All right. Well, welcome to Twitch, everybody. Today we're gonna go over JT Dallas's journey to Texas and talk about Texas a little bit. We're also gonna talk about Dale Earnhardt Jr. jumping into the cars again.
Yes,
and Xfinity is jumping over to the CW a little bit earlier than expected. So let's roll our intro and go ahead and get into this.
Alright guys, welcome to Raise Hale, Praise Dale, episode 12. As you can see, we have a guest today. As of now, we're calling her Skywalker, so don't refer to her anything else no matter what you say.
When you talk, you gotta talk a little bit because the mic's gonna...
I mean, I got a pretty one.
Yeah, but I got it set to where it's not picking up background stuff.
It's different, yeah.
In case y'all didn't realize it, it's my kid, one of them. One of the 8,000 kids that I have.
Mine with fur is deciding to tear up now.
But I'm your favorite.
Anyway.
Well. Sure.
Well.
You're my favorite one that is on the stream.
There you go.
Continue.
Oh, goodness. Well, welcome to Raise Hale, Praise Dale. Like I said, episode 12. This episode's going to be fun, as you can tell. So we can go ahead and... You want to go ahead and jump into these sponsors real quick? You want to have her read them?
see how well she does.
Let's do it.
So,
You know what I'm supposed to say.
so the new...
Okay,
these are the new sponsors. These first four are going to be represented at Talladega this weekend. So,
yeah, so you'll read
you got
one,
the
then I'll
car
read
number,
one, and then
the driver number, and then the sponsor.
Yeah.
Kind of make it into a sentence. For
I
each
know,
one.
but like I don't. What is?
Well, like
Here,
for example,
number one, Ross
number one of Ross Chastain will be
Chastain.
because I've been listening to you too much. But the number one of Ross Chastain has Jockey Outdoors by Luke Bryan this week. And then you would kind of continue on with the rest of them.
I'll take the
You're a little
next
too
one.
young for him. Sorry.
That and isn't he married?
Probably.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, so I'll take the next one. Number 11, Denny Hamlin's running the FedEx Ultimate Fan Contest this weekend. I think this is the first time we've seen FedEx this year, so.
He pretty sure he's had FedEx already. I think it's only been for one race though.
He ran it for the Busch Clash, but I didn't count that.
Well, no. He had sport clips for Clash.
Yeah, and then it's been like, what is it, May? Uh-oh.
I don't remember what. I don't have that notes pulled up for that either. Anyways, it's gonna be
a company that he's been running for.
I think this one's gonna be different than his normal FedEx game though. I think it's like they put on a contest and voted on it, so I think it's gonna be a specialty scheme this weekend.
Okay.
Want to try it for the
You're up,
next one?
Skywalker.
Number 12.
Mm-hmm.
Number 12 is Ron Blaney.
Ron Blaney.
And he is. What is that? Wow, man.
Gosh.
Well, Bash.
Bash.
One of the ways. We don't know which way they're trying to go with it.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
I'm just gonna start talking like
We should have gave her the one name that she could pronounce.
She can read this one. The one that she can somehow read that I can't. Go for it.
It's like the easiest one.
No.
It's literally just pronounced how it's spelled. So number 16 is Shane Van Gisbergen.
You had to think about that one, didn't you?
Oh, I'm just being enthusiastic.
Oh, you're
And he has
okay.
Wendy's.
Oh, I wonder if he's gonna have a big hat if he wins.
You think he's gonna run the Baconator scheme, or it's gonna be different?
I bet it's gonna be different.
Yeah, probably. All right, so this is just an associate sponsor, but Legacy Motor Club pulled in another sponsor for John Hunter Nemechek in the 42. And it's the Ollie
About
Pop.
to get loud.
If you couldn't tell, this past weekend he actually had it on his lower quarter panel there. So 7 more races will show up. And maybe a primary sponsor, according to that little tweet that I sent you earlier, or X post, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm looking pretty. Haley just walked in and she's pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I would. That'd be another car I'd have to, unfortunately, reserve ahead of time.
So I didn't tell you, but Bush's car is on pre-order now, or truck. I'm sorry, Bush's truck is on pre-order now.
That lovely green real tree truck.
I'm gonna have to get it.
You getting the regular one or the race win version?
Depending on what they make in 164th. I would love a 124th, but I have no room.
You better make room, boy.
Well, I showed you my shelf, and it is full. And then we brought back some from this weekend.
Hello there.
So I need to. Hello there.
All right. So jumping on from the sponsors, we got some driver changes. So,
Say hello.
want to give her the first? Oh, look at the little baby.
Ooh.
Hi, this is Sophia.
Get to me.
You want to tell her night night? You tell him night night. Say night night. And wave.
Yeah. So I don't
Sorry to
have the
distract.
full team name written out here. So most NASCAR fans know what you're saying if you just say the letters.
Get out of here.
So I'll give you the first one. The team name
Team.
and then the driver.
RCR. 33 Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Being with you now.
I don't think she's spoken to the microphone for that.
I was about to say,
Let's try this again.
Mic
Yes.
jump, so.
Look, if you look at this right here, this one is our microphone. So you got to make sure it's registering on there.
So we got team RCR number 33 Austin Hale returning with United Rentals.
Good job.
Kansas.
All right, you got Live Fast Motorsports with BJ.
McLeod.
BJ McLeod.
McLeod.
McLeod. McLeod. That's what I said. I said McLeod.
Yeah, that's the one that she said, McLeod. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know she messed it up. I'm sorry. He's returning at Dega.
Probably gonna have a simple black Live Fast Motorsports scheme. He may pull in a sponsor though, since he'll actually be in the race this time. So we'll see. And then you got Rick Ware Racing, number 15, and a new driver of Cody Ware coming back for the first time since his suspension last year. He'll also be at Dega this weekend, so that'll be fun.
All right, on to some sad news on our NASCAR updates. Our thoughts go out to the Labonte family because Bob Labonte, father of Terry and Bobby Labonte, which are NASCAR champions. I think Bob was too. He was a Busch champion.
Yep.
He unfortunately passed last week. Yeah, he was a Busch champion owner and crew chief. So our thoughts and prayers to that family.
And then to jump away from the sad news, because we don't want to stick around with that. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is coming back. Unfortunately, it's just to the car store, but
Doing Xfinity.
well, I mean, technically, yeah, we already announced that though.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying.
But yeah, he's jumping into the number 3 Sundrop Camaro at Florence in August. And then to top it off, there's going to be another Sundrop scheme with the number 88 and Sammy Smith at North Wilkesboro in May. That's going to be pretty fun. Both of those schemes look real nice.
This next one you've got run down, I haven't heard anything about it, so I really don't know. I'll let you take it.
Do you think you can spell out those words?
Spell them out. Yeah, D O.
Had to read it real quick.
I can't read.
Dover honoring the Air Force with a car that goes into.
You go. They gotta, and you know how usually they do the previous winner at Dover, what they put up there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Instead of that,
Never
they got
mind.
a camouflage painted vehicle
Yeah,
that
I
they're
seen
putting in there this time. So,
For some reason, when the miles threw me out, I was like, "What the heck is that even talking about?" And it clicked after you started explaining it. I'm sorry.
oh look,
I'm
your brain
slow.
cells are working now.
A little bit. All right. So we got Kylie Larson. He participated in the Indy 500 open test on Wednesday prior to the rain canceling the rest of the event. But he put down the best lap of 226.384 miles an hour, second only to a 228.811. Best lap by defending champion Joseph Newgarden. Next practice will be May 14th.
Pretty fast for a
That's
rookie.
gonna be, yeah, a lot. He's running the 600, isn't he? And
yeah, he's doing double
Indy.
duty. He's gonna run the Indy
Yeah.
500 and jump into
Lord.
Charlotte 600.
I
Yeah.
feel sorry for him, bro, because
Hey.
there's like an hour maybe in between.
But can you imagine, like, the way that he's racing there? If he maintains that fastness and doesn't make mistakes, he could potentially win both. Because he's already
That's
good on the
crazy.
Cup side.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
that's crazy.
that'd be insane.
Also, look who we're talking about. Like, so he's a dirt car legend. Let's be honest. You know what I mean? He's insane in about anything you put him in. Larson is definitely my go-to Hendrick driver. It's Larson, then Byron, and the other two kind of fight back and forth for third and fourth. But
They have a fourth driver? I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get on the Bowman hate train.
I will. Don't tempt me. All right.
All right, so NASCAR and WSC Sports are teamed up together to bring in an enhanced NASCAR mobile app experience. This is already in play. Essentially, think of Instagram, but on the NASCAR app, to where you got little stories you can scroll through during the race and keep up to date and stuff. So it's pretty nifty.
That's on the NASCAR app?
Yes, NASCAR mobile app.
I didn't know that.
Went into effect just prior to the Texas race.
Did it? That's cool.
Let's see if she can handle this next one here.
My NASCAR, nothing on my phone loaded in the speedway, so I couldn't even check in for the race. I was like, oh, okay.
Apparently there were a crap ton of people at Texas this year. The
Oh my
biggest
God.
audience that they had since the pandemic, what I heard.
It was so... Yeah, it took an hour and a half to get out of the parking lot. That's not even like, out of the area. That was just out of the parking lot. and then we still had like 30 minutes where we were barely moving on the road.
Yeah. Luckily, Talladega
Did
wasn't
you?
too bad last time. But
So don't get me wrong, and Haley can attest to this. I loved Texas. It was a great race. You know, the only two things that I would complain about is the way that they did parking, because it was awful.
yeah,
And the second one is I wish they would update their like speaker system, because 38 Special played the pre-race show and it sounded like I took it 10 years ago on like a Samsung Galaxy S5. That's how grainy like the sound was. It was bad.
well, not that you wouldn't notice because it was your first time at Texas, but apparently they had problems with that scoring tower, and it was non-existent.
It fell. Yeah, it fell. They were auctioning pieces of it off at the dirt track the night before. So Kyle Larson signed the number 5 off of it. And the last time that I had seen that number 5 was going for like $1,500 to $1,600. That was the last time. That was before it sold. So it was crazy.
Dang.
Yeah. But anyway,
So again, the SHR part is a team name, but if you just wanted
That's
to
just
say
Stuart Haas
SHR, that's
Racing.
fine, or you could say Stuart Haas. Haas.
Stuart Haas.
Okay.
Sure.
SHR selling charters. Rumors are. Is that what that is?
Yes.
Charters rumors are not only still present, but they are growing. Latest teams that have been in talks to purchase one. AR Motorsport, LMC.
Legacy Motor Club.
Oh, I know what that one is.
I bet you do.
23XI. What is?
23 left.
I don't
Yeah.
know Roman numeral.
Roman
Roman numeral.
I'm gonna clip that one too.
Yeah, bro.
Wait, no, and then check out. Don't clip that. That's not funny.
Huh?
Yeah. So I've been seeing a crap ton of news about Stuart Haas potentially selling 1 or 2 charters. So
Yeah, so have I.
maybe it'll come to
Wonder who's getting
fruition.
let go.
But speaking of charters, I don't have this in the notes because really there is no update to the charter talks between the teams in NASCAR, because it's basically in the same spot. There's been no progress to an agreement, and yeah, so we shall see.
Hopefully we have a season next season.
Oh, we'll have a season. Don't worry about that.
All right. John Dahl is an award-winning executive producer on The Last Dance and 30 for 30. He is now with NASCAR in a role to lead NASCAR studios and NASCAR digital media teams.
Like they're trying to do some more televised marketing there with some more programs.
Days of Thunder Part 2.
Hey,
I have heard rumors of Days of Thunder 2.
I heard Tom Cruise is willing to come back for it too.
That's what I heard. Yeah. Don't worry. There, Skywalker. We'll tell you what Days of Thunder is eventually. We'll make you.
Well, I might make you
it
watch
in
Days
June.
of Thunder with me. One of these nights you want to watch a movie with me.
Oh no. We'll have a movie night at the cabin. Days of Thunder.
Watch Talladega Nights
would
and
be.
Days of Thunder.
That'd
What's
be
that
sick.
other movie?
Talladega Nights.
Oh, that was the one for Gran Turismo.
Oh, Gran Turismo. Yeah, that's a good one.
We went to the movies and watched that one. All
I
right.
did not. I rented
So
it.
this next. Oh, went to. No, you're right. Watched it in the living room. That's right. But anyways, next NASCAR update. Hey, look, there's another guest peeking into the camera there. That's the infamous not
The
Mike
voice-
White.
yeah, that's the voice in my head. Joke's on you. I gave you all schizophrenia. You see her too.
All right. So next bit of news here. Xfinity Series is moving to the CW ahead of schedule. Instead of waiting until next season, the final 8 races of this season will jump over to the CW. They'll still be produced by NBC Sports with Rick Allen in the booth, and the commentators will be Steve Letarte and Jeff Burton still. Practices and qualifyings won't be moving over until next season. They'll still be broadcast on USA and or the NBC Sports app. This change in broadcast channel is changing the times of some of those Xfinity races, so double check the schedules, because I think 3 of them have moved to night races. At least 3 of them have. So double check that if you got tickets to those Xfinity races or plan on getting tickets to them.
All right. So the podcast Fantasy League. If you don't know, we have a fantasy league that you go on NASCAR.com and you have to search the Hale, that's Hale, Braesdale podcast, and it has to say podcast or it's not ours. And the password is RHPD, all lowercase, 2024. And we have some updates on that. I told you guys that I'm thinking of the other giveaway. I'm sorry. The winner of ours, our fantasy league, gets a 164 from Lionel Race Shop of their choosing. We will cash up you the money for it, or order it. We'll most likely cash up you. On our other giveaway, as you guys know, if you've been watching, I went to Texas and I booked the Seabell Live event. Unfortunately, he did not have enough time to sign autographs, but that's okay. We have a contingency plan. He was very upset that he couldn't. He tried, but his handlers were like, no, we gotta go. I was kind of upset about that. I don't know if you guys can hear my voice in my head.
No, we can't.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna explain what she just said. So what happened was he was booked for 30 minutes from 11 to 11:30, and he only got 15, and then he had to go. So unfortunate, I know. It kind of, it's kind of sucky because we paid for it, but I mean, I get it. They've got sponsor meetings and all that. I get it. It's a race day. But unfortunately, he did not sign, but we have a contingency plan. Hang on, let me get it. So, we have, which it's not done yet. We're going to continue adding to it, but I've got a bag from the race, and we're not giving you just an empty bag.
That's all you get.
I promise. All you get is an empty bag. You get a memorabilia card from Colby Howard. I think it's got a piece of his suit in it. I'm not 100% sure what's in it. And a signed, it feels like rubber. I'm not sure what it is. A signed Eric Jones Air Force Hero card. And we're going to continue adding to it just to kind of make up. I know
there may or may not be more already, and there may or may not be more being added to it in the future.
Hang on, I'm going to mute my mic.
Uh-oh. Secrets don't make friends. But yeah, so that giveaway, what you need to do to get into it is either jump into Twitch chat here or view the YouTube video afterwards or the Spotify podcast and just comment your favorite Cup Series track. Doesn't matter what track it is, there's not a specific one to mention. Last time that we got an update, there was still only one person entered for this. So you might want to get in on it, because chances right now are pretty high that you will get selected for it. And we shall see.
We already have an update because my wife decided to add some of the stuff that she got.
Got more stuff added already.
Yeah, already. So Do you want to talk about it? No? Okay, so she's going to show it. So we've got a Andy's Cole Custer fan. It's got the 3 races this year that he's running the Cole Custard car.
Would you say that as a Cole Custard fan for a fan?
It is. But wait, there's more.
Wait.
Get any...
Continue. Trash Can just jumped into the chat. Said obviously Sonoma is the best. No bias at all.
So far we have 2 contestants, so you definitely have a great chance.
Yeah,
but
so now we got 2
there's
people.
more. You also get free...
Welcome to Trash Can.
Welcome to Trash Can. You get a free ice cream cone from Andy's Frozen Custard with Cole Custard's car on it. You also get a Cole Custard sticker.
Nice.
And a Texas Motor Speedway sticker.
Yes.
So you've got an autograph, a memorabilia card, and a bunch of stuff from Texas.
So far. There will probably be more stuff added.
Oh, for sure.
It probably won't be finalized until probably that Monday's podcast after we're in Nashville.
That's what I figured. Also, I'm sure me and Voodoo will sign the bag for you because we're great celebrities.
Yeah, you know, we're big. big.
So, yeah, as Voodoo was saying and as Trash Can did amazingly, all you have to do to get into that... I know, right? All you have to do to get into that giveaway is just comment a track name and you are in it. Like I said, we only have 2 people in so far, and we will draw for that July 1st.
Yeah, sir. And that stream there will be slightly different because we're going to be together in person.
We've got a lot of extra content. Yeah, and then we've got a lot of bonus stuff for that episode. So,
yeah.
It'll be a good time.
A whole lot of stuff. Speaking of bonus stuff, we had the normal weekend winners video that got put up, but we also had a little hype video from while old Dally was at the track.
Oh yeah.
Snagged a bunch of pictures and threw them in a little video together.
I'm not even playing. You can ask Haley. That was like maybe a quarter of my pic. No, it wasn't even a quarter. I had so much videos and stuff that I'll eventually post. I'll probably post to the Discord.
I'm gonna try and do something. I'm gonna try and do something similar at Dega this weekend, but I think I'm gonna task some of my kids to take some pictures too and add them in there as well. So,
that'd be pretty cool.
Pictures, videos.
I'd be taking.
Are they not in our Discord?
What's that?
I said, are they in our Discord?
They are not, but we should get them in there. Go ahead and type that it'll be in the YouTube description of the video and the Spotify description.
Who's Trash?
Oh my gosh.
Trash Can is another guy that races with us. Goodness gracious. Yeah. He races
Great balls of fire.
Well, yeah, so those are our 2 giveaways going on right now, so make sure you get in. I know it seems like you don't really have much of a chance because we already got a bunch of races into the season for the fantasy league, but it only takes you a handful of good races to get caught up because there's only 5 people in there right now, and 2 of us aren't eligible for winning. So.
Right.
But yeah. So,
anywho,
Trash Can says the 164th is mine. Hey, I squeezed some points closer to you this week. Squeeze some points closer. Which I'm kind of mad about because originally I had Chase Elliott on my team and I was like, nah, I'm gonna change him.
See, me and Haley are kind of upset because our fantasy and stuff wouldn't load at the track. Like, she got to check in. I couldn't even get that far.
Yeah.
But, so we would, we picked our drivers and then, like, I'm pretty sure I had, like, Seabell on mine. I know I had Johnson.
Yeah, I'd swap Johnson too, just because of how he got loose in practice. I was like, I'm a sacrifice. Need the points to be trash can, you know?
Right?
Yep. Let's jump ahead to the Texas analysis. Auto Trader Echo Park Automotive 400. The Cup purse was $9,397,736. Chump change. Little bitty stuff.
Dang, that's pretty smart, trash can. I didn't even think about that one. He said he has a screenshot of an error that he sends in and they'll adjust his points. I didn't even think about taking the screenshot.
So do you get extra points for when you check in on the track?
Yeah, well, yeah. For a cup race, if you check in and your location says you're at the track, it's like 100 points.
Really?
Yeah.
I have to remember to check in this weekend.
And then, like, if you go to the Hall of Fame, they give you a code there when you walk in that you put in. It's like either 100 or 50. Same thing with like the NASCAR parks and stuff. Really?
That's good.
They did last year.
I'm hungry.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, no, not when you're at the track anymore. Apparently, last year, the first year they did it, they gave like 100.
I'm gonna have to look into that for this weekend.
But you get extra if you book tickets through the NASCAR tracks.
Hey, he got a garage tour from Sonoma.
Oh, hey.
I'm definitely gonna have to look into that. Is that the fan rewards that you get the points for? Or is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fan rewards. Like I don't know what you did with yours last year, but I cashed mine in for the fan shop and I ordered the Talladega Night schemes. Because after December 31st, your points reset.
9,000 points to get that garage tour. Holy smokes.
Phew.
You be saving. I'm gonna have to jump on that, man. I don't think I've done anything with the fan rewards yet.
So, you also, like, if you get like the pole position magazine, sometimes they put a code in there for an extra 50 points. If you go to any like the NASCAR like restaurants or like mini golfs or whatever, usually they've got points there. The Hall of Fame, they got points. I mean, you get 100 points for your birthday if you check in.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that when we get off here. All right.
Yeah, like I don't know if have you looked at the catalog or anything?
No, I have not.
Like you can get glasses, blankets, bags. You get put in a like a sweepstakes. So if you win, you get like you can wear the flag at Daytona. It's crazy. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's really cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. And everybody listening, you better check it out too, so you can get some stuff. So,
right.
Continuing on with our Texas breakdown. Skywalker, go ahead and take this next one.
Okay. He said his name earlier. Kylie. Then why did he say Kylie earlier?
Because he was making fun of you.
I said Kyle the first time.
It's Kyle.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to read it out loud.
Kyle Larson. I can't. The year is 150th. Hendrick.
And you remember what the poll is?
Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the last one we did?
That was the one you got right.
Yeah,
the only
first
one you got
place,
right.
before you start.
That's .03.
Point. Second gap for Todd Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
that
P1.
means second place.
P1
So-
means first place. P2.
Oh, so Paul.
All the way down.
Not Polt.
No,
Place
it's
two.
just position.
Oh, place 2. Oh. Y'all make it so complicated.
We know the terminology.
I don't.
So, as she mentioned, it's a 0.035 second gap that was back. Well, that gap was larger than the pole margins for COTA, Richmond, and Martinsville combined.
Definitely.
Insane in the membrane.
Insane in the brain. Kyle Larson takes stage 1 and Ross Chastain stage 2.
An old golden boy managed to get back into victory lane after a 42 race winless streak. It's also Hooter's first time back in victory lane since Alan Kulwicki was driving and got his final career race win at Pocono in June of 1992.
And for those of you that are too lazy to figure out how many years that is, that's almost 32 years. 31 and like a few months.
I was
-8.
6.
1992.
I was 6 in 92.
Old man.
All right, Skywalker, let's hear this one.
Kyle Larson is the only driver to 500.
Oh, more. Again.
Not a professional, I'm sorry.
Maybe if you speak it in English, we can understand you.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
No. Kyle Larson is the only driver to lead over 500 laps this year.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna make fun of the way I said call. Hey Kyle.
Call.
Cop. Go. Go.
Oh, man.
Carson Hocevar earns his first top 10 finish for Spire in a non-drafting oval.
I mean, technically it was his first top 10, but it's more Spire's first top 10 on the non-drafting oval. They had 10 other top 10s, and 8 of them were at Talladega. One was at the Indy Road Course, I believe, and then I think Atlanta was the other one.
Definitely.
So, another stat. There have been 240 lead changes among the first 9 races this season. That's the most through 9 races since there were 322 lead changes back in 2011.
I'm going to start calling you Larry McReynolds with all these stats.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
All right, rookies of the week.
I was about to say, are you ready to hit up our rookies?
Yep. So
I'll go first.
let me explain it to her since we're letting her tag along.
Oh, okay.
Which, unfortunately, I don't think one of our rookies is going to be racing this weekend. So there's that. But we'll get to that in a minute. So obviously, just like before, number, name. This is starting position, finishing. Okay.
So,
Started 25th, finished, whatever. Okay. I think Dally's gonna do the first one.
Yeah, I got you. You better leave that ice cream alone, dog.
Ice cream, you
Number 4,
drive 3.
Josh Berry in the number 4 started P25 and finished 36th, going back 11 places.
Yep. So you got Kaz Gralla, which I don't know why we got both of his numbers here, because he only raced the 36 at Daytona, and he raced the 15 every other week. But he started in 33rd and finished in 27th, so he moved up a little bit. But speaking of Kaz Gralla, he is not on the preliminary entry list for Talladega because Cody Ware will be in the 15.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that, Ware's going to run.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
See if you can get this next one.
Of course, y'all give me the easiest one. So,
You want the... I can do this one. You can do the next
Absolutely
one.
not.
Oh, no, it sounds good to me. I'll take this one. Zane Smith in the number 71 started P18 and finished P26, losing 8 positions.
Yeah, so him and Josh Berry went backwards.
How do you do the math that quickly?
I think I'm slightly autistic.
All right, let's see what you got. For this one.
He said this name earlier, and I'm gonna do it completely wrong.
Let's hear it.
Okay, number 77. First thing right. Carson H.
Nope.
Nah,
Carson.
Good thing we're adding
Hose.
track music in the background.
Oh, you had it right the first time.
Hosever?
No,
How
just the first part.
I never said Hosevar.
No, you said ho ha.
Yeah, okay. Started
so you-
16th and finished 10th, which went up 6, right?
Hey,
Sixth place.
That would be a good time for your little clappy clap from Discord.
All right. I'm getting in trouble. I can't make fun of her anymore, apparently.
We don't have it set up for you to do that, though. But yeah, so I would say that Carson Hocevar would get the Rookie of the Week honors for this week.
All right. Kosovar.
All right, so next up, got our weekend winners video. Go ahead and
Yes,
play
sir.
that.
So I
Yes.
want to point out that that last picture of Chase Elliott I took. I'm pretty proud of myself.
Oh, too bad you don't get paid for it.
I don't have to get paid for it.
He said I did get paid for it. I have the picture.
Exactly. And also every picture, even the starting where the cars go by of the hype video, was all out of my gallery.
Yeah, I want to do something similar for my video this weekend.
If you
we'll
guys
see.
haven't seen it, you should go to YouTube and check it out. It is live there.
Yeah, we not gonna spoil it for you and show you here. You gotta go view it.
Yeah, that one's a little longer, but it's
Exclusive to YouTube.
yes, sir. But I'm pretty proud of all the pictures and the way they came out. So before we move on to Talladega, can I share some of my signatures with you that I got?
Let's do it, man.
Okay.
We already an hour in, and we're only 45 minutes in, as we started 15 minutes earlier. We only
Yeah.
at the 45-minute mark. We're good.
I might have.
We try to keep it
might
an
have, I don't
hour.
remember.
but
Okay.
We only
So I'm
managed
gonna
to
start
pull it
with
off
these right here. So I've got my Race Hale Praisdale hat, right? And right here, Austin Dillon's signature. We caught him at a Cabela's with Martin Truex. I got some signatures from Truex too. I didn't get him to sign his hat because I didn't think about it until we already passed him. Right here, if you guys can see that, that's Corey LaJoie's signature. We caught him in the NASCAR Classics booth. And this one right here, I'm pretty proud of. I got Kyle Petty to sign my NASCAR or my Race Hale Praisdale hat. I tried to get Richard Petty, but the crowd was crazy and rude, and I couldn't get anywhere near them. Also, I don't like the way that the crowd kind of trampled an 80-year-old man just to get signatures. So I stepped back. I was not very happy about that part. But I did get to talk to Kyle Petty. He was very, very nice. He didn't have very many people around him when we found him. Actually, we just walked up and was like, "Hey, we take a picture?" So I think I posted on X, but I can't remember. I posted so much.
I
in the
think
past
it was
couple
on
days.
there. Yeah.
Of my wife with a picture with him, and he signed my hat. Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool. You know, he was very, very nice. Yeah, like before anybody else could have anything signed or a picture taken, he made sure to get all the kids that wanted it a picture. That was really cool. Richard Petty, before he signed anything, there was a lady in a wheelchair, like that you could tell that she was very, I wouldn't say like mentally special needs, but like physically. She was, I was trying to think of how to put it. Physically disabled, that he like made sure that she was the first one to get a signature and a picture. Yeah, and there his security escorted her out of the crowd. So it was really cool. Hang on, let me grab. Kyle Petty was super nice. So was Richard Petty. The crowd sucked. I was not happy with it. So I have my book of cards and signatures here. So this one.
Trash Can says the sad thing is that you have to push your way through if you want autographs unless you are smart with where you are positioned.
Yeah, I was pretty upset, honestly. All the other drivers, you know, they had a sanctioned line. It was really easy. I think that's what they should have done for Petty, just because of his age and stuff, you know, because he is an older man. But he was very, very nice. Both the Pettys were. But anyway, yeah, like it.
Still need to get her a mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'm about to have to. So what she's saying is we were in a great position because we got Kyle Petty's. Now we walked away for a minute. I got a couple pictures of the Kenny Wallace show, which I posted on X. I'm pretty sure, it's in that hype video. Anyway, we walked back and there was not very many people. But as soon as Richard Petty come around, everybody got like shoved back because of all the other fans. It wasn't even the security, like to the point where like I was almost like knocked over and trampled. Like it was bad. So I mean that's the part that sucked. I wish that they would have had a better security around him because I was actually really worried that he was going to get hurt. You know what I mean? And I would feel really bad if that happened. But it is what it is. Kyle Petty was nice. Richard Petty was super nice. I didn't get a signature. I tried to get a picture of Richard, but I am short and not tall enough to get him. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, the day before we caught Martin Truex Jr. and Austin Dillon at a Cabela's. We got there at like 9 o'clock. I sent you snaps of something that I was wanting to steal. It was like one of the inflatable arm guys, but it was Martin Truex. I posted a video on X, so if you guys want to see that, go check out X. But I got him to sign this license plate from his 2017 championship year. Oh yeah, you had him sign this one. I had him sign. I had him sign his Auto Traders Authentics. You guys can kind of see the signature. We have picture proof of that. And then I also got two Martin Truex hero cards signed, which Martin, you know one of them is yours. And we got two Austin Dillon hero cards signed, which you know one of them is yours. So there are my signatures. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I've got one more, but we didn't get this one in. Well, we've got a couple more. Your car is mine. Oh, we got that hat. So, Haley, of course, liked the custard car, because who doesn't? Because it's a great scheme. So she bought a hat, right? It was the last Andy's custard hat that actually has the 00 for.
I was a little bit of a fan of Cole Custer this weekend, huh?
Oh, dude, how can you not be? You've seen the scheme. It's
I just want
such
to
a
eat
good
the
scheme.
The custard. Forget the rest of it.
Not custard.
I told them, yeah, we got. Yeah, she got custard. We got free custard, and it was one of them. They were throwing them out, and I caught one, so I gave them to her, which I didn't really want one. Yeah. We had a cute baby behind us, so we didn't want it to hit the baby, so she ducked and I caught it. And she got that. That's where we got the stickers and the fan and all that, because we stood in line for like an hour. Yeah, you could write a letter to Cole Custer. They had coloring pages. It was crazy. Anyway, so we go to the.
I agree, Trash Can. He's a pretty doggone good Xfinity driver.
Yeah, he is. He had a top 10 finish. But so we went to the Stuart Haas hauler to get that hat specifically. And the lady said, this is the last one, but we also have one more, and it's the last Cole Custer hat we have. Well, this one, I don't know, is signed by Cole Custer. He signed it Saturday, and we picked it up at the Stuart Haas hauler. So we've got a signed hat and a Cole Custard hat. Yeah, the back of it says Custer on it. It's a nice hat, actually. If it wasn't signed, I'd probably wear it. Oh, I'm sorry, I wouldn't. It's not mine. We got a couple hero cards from Cole Custer. Yeah, I forgot about. So when we saw LaJoy, I had him sign my Race Hale Praisdale hat. He had hero cards there, and I didn't think about it until after we'd already left, and he had left. So. Yeah.
I'm hoping, like, I'm gonna have going this weekend. I'm taking my kids, and one other person. So it may be a little bit difficult for me to jump around and try and get signatures, but I'm gonna try and go to at least some of the haulers and get some.
I'm gonna tell you how to do this, okay? Because this is the way we did it. Well, that's not what I was gonna say. So you go onto the actual track website, which Talladega is owned by NASCAR, so I don't know how that works. But the track website usually posts like a week before where the autographs things are going to be at and stuff like that. Like, I know Joey's going to be at a AAA, I think, there a Saturday, something like that. But we just did that. We did our research, and we had a route mapped. So our Christopher Bell was planned to get done at 11:30. We knew that this driver, like Noah Gragson, come out at noon, which we didn't make Gragson.
No.
Yeah, Dude, I'm about to give you this mic because they cannot hear you. So you want to jump into your Twitch and get on this call? Are you sure? You can put your headphones in. We can hear you. Oh, goodness. Anyway, they pushed up the Gragson's time, like, because it said 12 on the website, but I guess he was there from 11:30 to 12 at his hauler. So we missed Gragson, but then we shot over and got Petty. And then from the Petty, we went to the NASCAR Classics hauler because we knew LaJoy was going to be there. We got LaJoy. We missed a couple of them from the day before, and then we missed a couple because we were in the Seabell Live. Like Chastain had a meet and greet where he signed everything. Just stuff like that. Eric Jones, Tyler Reddick, Kyle Busch. See, we missed some of them. But we just hit the ones that we knew we could make, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was that section. But yeah, there you got to find where the gypsy tents are going to be.
Yeah, I need to look for that too. Because we're not staying like the day before or leaving the day after, and then we're just going up the day of. So it'll make it a little more difficult for us.
Haley said in June we're gonna find out where they're gonna be, and as soon as we get in our hotel, we're gonna book it over there and see what they got. So
yeah.
Well, go get it.
Anyways, moving on to or unless you got more signatures to show. I think that was all of them. Though.
I do have more signatures, but my wife doesn't want to go get them.
It'd be all right.
They're right over there. Or they're in the pink bag. So, I'll tell you what they are. So she got a really, really good deal. You want to grab mine too? I think mine's over on like...
Get you
over
back
there
on your
somewhere.
pill so you can stop talking to the voices in your head.
I know. Yeah, thank you. So she got a really good deal. She got a 1998 Ernie Irving Skittles Wild Berry. Yeah, it come with a certificate of authenticity. It's 1 of 5,000, and it has 2 cars. Skittles Wild Berry. It's the chrome and the original. And what makes this so cool, which I'm not going to take them out of the box, is okay, she's going to take them out. What makes them cool is Ernie Irving and his son. We think that's we believe it's his son. We're not 100% sure because it's a signature. But we do know Ernie Irving signed it because we matched up the signature, signed both cars. So she got that for like $20. There's the chrome. I know chrome's kind of hard to see on camera. There's the chrome, the first signature's right here. Yeah, and then the other one's right here. And you should be able to see this one a little better. So there's the first signature, and then the second is right there. So we believe that's Ernie Irving and his son. And then, well, like I said, we got both of those cars for $20. Here's your, yeah. And then I come across something. So I have a 2010 Coke 600 tire, which was the Support Our Troops tire, because it was ran on July 4th. And I plan on making a table out of it as soon as I get my man cave. And what I want to put in that is a bunch of, I have actually a bunch of patriotic schemes. I think that would fit because it's Support Our Troops. Well, I got a signed Sterling Marlin, it might be 2002. That's what it is. 2002 patriotic scheme. I don't know if you can see it because of the box, but it's signed on the hood. But we got that one for $20 as well. And then I got a bunch of smaller ones, but those are all my signatures that we got this weekend.
Trash Can says he saw his son race in 2019.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
So, anyways, jumping forward from your fun
Now that we're
experience
going
at
to
Texas, gonna try and have a fun experience at Talladega, even though we get to the forecast, it's kind of upsetting, but
Yeah.
we'll get there in a minute. So, of course,
Yeah,
all these
Skywalk.
times are in Eastern time for the schedule. But Friday,
Skywalker want to take it? Yes.
Friday. E is M, P is PM, A is AM.
P is M. VOODEUX48 2024.
Ooh, look at me, big brain. Okay. Friday. Okay. Friday. Listen. Stop laughing at me. Not funny.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at the voice in my head.
Okay. Friday at 4 p.m. ARCA
Yeah.
practice. There's ARCA
Uh-huh.
And then at 5:30, hour and a half later, Xfinity qualified. What's that word? Bruh, how am I?
That's the.
Yeah, trash can. I know
Broadcasted
that.
on F.
Yeah, the weather's not looking so hot.
Yeah. Which I did mention it to my boss that sometimes it gets pushed back to Monday. It gets rained out, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. Because I'm supposed to be, Monday I'm kind of screwed because I'm supposed to be going to look at a bunch of clinics in other towns that we're bringing on to our, so I might not be able to go if it gets pushed back. Which sucks
If you want,
because
you
I
can
won't
send your
find
ticket
out
that
if
way.
it gets pushed back until I'm already out there, probably.
That does suck.
I'm gonna leave at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. But anyways,
Oof.
Saturday. I'll do Saturday. I'll let you do Sunday.
Okay.
So Saturday, 10:30 in the morning, got Cup qualifying on FS1. At noon, NASCAR Race Hub, also on FS1, and then the ARCA race at 12:30. I think it's 76 laps, also on FS1, and then everything jumps over to Fox. At 3:30, you got NASCAR Race Day, and then 4 o'clock is the Xfinity race. First stage is 25 laps, second stage is 25 laps, and the final stage, a whopping 63 laps. Nifty,
Kinda
nifty.
weird the trucks aren't racing this week.
No, the
I
trucks
feel
are
like they
not
just
racing.
had a week where they weren't racing. All right. Sunday at 1:30 p.m. NASCAR Race Day will be on FS1. 2 p.m. NASCAR Race Day will move over to Fox, and at 3 p.m. Cup Race on Fox. First stage and second stage 60 laps, and third is 68 laps of pure rage-filled awesomeness.
Hopefully I'll get to see all of them on Sunday
I like it.
and not from my living room on Monday. Or from my office on Monday, I should say, because they usually do it early when they reschedule it.
Yeah, I sure don't want to watch the race on my phone Monday.
So the forecast for Saturday, the ARCA and Xfinity race. Unfortunately, there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms, with the high being 82 degrees, 30% chance of rain, and the winds are 8 to 10 miles an hour out of the west. Fortunately, next bit of news here.
The Sunday Cup race, unfortunately, has a chance of showers and thunderstorms. The high is 72, with a 38% chance of rain, with winds 9 to 10 miles out of the northwest.
Hoping that we see the 62% chance of dry weather. Great.
Right.
All right, so
I agree.
I haven't really done much research on picks for this next race.
Yeah, but it's Dega. I mean, you can't really make a pick. It's a super speedway. Anything can happen.
Yeah. But if I were to pick
I
some,
pick whoever wins.
that's cheating.
Sounded good to me.
I'm thinking old Brad Keselowski's getting hungry.
Yeah, okay, so you know who I was thinking about, which is kind of weird, but he had a really decent run this year, or this last race, not this year. I was thinking of Chase Briscoe.
He has been doing pretty good this entire season compared to the rest of Stewart Haas.
Yeah. So,
Not that
I
they
mean,
had much going on, but we'll see. Make sure tomorrow that you get your fantasy lineup set for Dega this weekend. You can change what drivers you got starting all the way up until race time, and then you can only move your garage driver.
change your garage until the
end of
third
stage 2. Yep. All right, so moving on.
That's when I bring one. Moving on up.
We got a singular paint scheme to reveal for this week, which ties into earlier what Skywalker said was Austin Hill's returning And the 33 were at United Rentals at Kansas. Here's that scheme.
Looks good.
I think I like it better than the last one that they ran for sure.
Yeah.
That nice top half of white, and then
It reminds me of like an older car, like, you know what I mean? Like you go back to the 70s or something. I mean, if you take away all like the graphics inside the blue, I could see it being on like an old car. It looks good.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it.
And now the coveted Flick Scheme Spotlight, or S Cubed portion of our show. We'll go ahead and roll the intro for that and get into talking about those schemes. Yeah. So this week is my week. Conveniently, my surgery knocked this into place to where you got to pick the scheme from the race that you attend, and I get to pick the scheme from the race I attend.
All right.
Kind of nifty. But this week I get the scheme from the past, and I chose, instead of going way back, I'm just going back to 2015.
2015?
Which is the first year that Darlington decided to do the throwback weekend. And Kevin Harvick did not throw it back to another driver, but they threw it back to the original paint scheme, or not paint scheme, the original design that they had on their cans. So that was pretty cool. And I actually like it. Like a
It looks good.
off gold looking color and got the old logo on there. It's pretty doggone good.
Yeah, I like it.
But like I mentioned, this was the first throwback weekend at Darlington. Turned out to be a piece of history because now it's been going on for, next season will be 10 years. Crazy.
15. Have a good one. Okay, let's not.
Well, usually we're doing cars from like the
Considering
80s.
NASCAR's been around for 75 years.
Oh yeah, only 75. But anyways, Kevin Harvick started in 14th and managed to work his way to a top 5 finish.
Hey.
Led 44 laps during that race. So, I noticed something last week. We had a common theme of the car number. This week, we
Yes.
seem to have a theme of a top 5 finish.
I seen that.
Kind of nifty. But this is
yeah.
my scheme from the past. And I think it's
Blast from
not
the
one
past.
that's really talked about all that much.
I like it because it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's,
Like
I mean, it's pretty simple, but it also looks really
it's
good.
very
for being-
it's very simple, but it's simplicity at its finest.
Indeed.
I like it.
That's my scheme. Now we're going to jump to the Texas scheme, which Dally decided to go to Texas, so he gets to talk about this scheme.
All right, let's see. I picked for my team Daniel Suarez's 99 Kubota. And at first glance, you know, if you didn't really like look into the car, it just looks like an orange car, you know, not a big deal. But the reason I chose it was because of all the things that are like inside the orange. So if you zoom in or you can look up, they have like a lot of like luchadores and stuff like that that kind of screams Daniel Suarez. He even has a unicorn on his car. It's great. He wore a pink helmet. It was awesome. And I don't know if you can zoom in enough to see some of the stuff in it, but I just loved seeing it. It looked really good on track and did actually really well. He bumped up 12 positions, got that top 5 finish. It's a great race for Daniel Suarez. It was really cool seeing it go around the track. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of tied between this one and Todd Gilliland's Long John Silver's scheme, because that scheme was a top tier in my opinion.
Yep.
But
I do like the foil on that. Like the foil numbers on those.
Yeah, it would look so good. I'm not gonna lie. But this one was definitely it definitely caught my eye. But
That is that.
Well, with S-Cubed being ran through, I guess that's bringing us to the end of our show.
So, thank y'all for joining and hanging out, especially you, Trash Can, for chatting
Jumping
up
in the
during
comments.
the stream, and it definitely helps out, bring some more conversation. We had the voice in his head as a guest. We had Skywalker as a guest, which brought some laughs, I would say, at least.
That funny.
Laughs and clips.
We
Laughs
don't
and
talk about the
clips.
clips.
Laughs and
Talk about
clips.
Oh, the clips will be posted.
The clips will not be posted.
Oh, yes, they will. We'll probably get a whole bunch of views for them, too. Yeah, sure. That's why.
Y'all on.
But yeah, so if you didn't catch us live, right now, we'll be watching us on YouTube or Spotify on Wednesday morning is when we'll post it. Also, jump on our X and follow us there because we retweet a bunch of this news beforehand.
Yes, sir.
And, there's some exclusive stuff that we post to X. There's exclusive stuff on YouTube, which that weekend winners video that we put on here is posted there previous to tonight.
It's usually posted about like I'd say 11 Eastern on Mondays at the late, or I'm sorry, 10 Eastern. 10 Eastern.
In addition to that video, Dally also puts together a track video prior to the race, the race coming up this weekend that he also puts on YouTube.
That usually goes up on Wednesdays.
In addition to this podcast. But on Thursdays, usually, as long as we have all the schemes in place, I put together a paint scheme video that we also put on YouTube. So we try and pump out a lot of content for you guys. And you had that
And
hype
especially-
video from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm going to have one next week from Dega. And yeah, but
It's definitely going to be a lot of fun.
that's what we got for this week, and hope you guys will join us next week.
But don't forget to follow and like and subscribe wherever you're at.
Yes, please.
I do have an announcement. I haven't really talked to you about it, Voodoo, but
boy.
our podcast will not be put on Spotify anymore. They have redone all their rules, and it has locked me out of that account. I can't even post to my personal account for some reason. Being crazy, it's not letting me. You know what I mean? I can't even get into our account. That's why this last episode wasn't posted. So I can officially say we're probably gonna abandon Spotify.
Well,
Unfortunately,
maybe I'll have to do some research and see if there's freer ways to post to multiple podcast outlets. I know there's paid ways to do it, but we're not at that level yet.
yeah. But honestly, and this is just being 100% honest, we didn't get near the plays that we do on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and all that. We didn't get near that on Spotify. We got one play a couple episodes ago, but other than that, it's just not taking off. So I honestly was going to talk to you about it before, and I didn't mean to spring this on you. I just remembered it. But
It'd be a video cast. Cool.
yeah. So
Hey, you gotta grow.
anywho,
If it's not working, it's not working. Same.
yeah.
Yeah. That's all we got.
But
You got anything to say, Skywalker?
Y'all need to stop making fun of me for the way I wear words.
That will never happen.
We would if you would speak into the mic. Okay, hang on. On a real note, I want to take a minute to thank Skywalker for joining us for this show. We were mean to you a little bit, but you did bring a lot of content, and we appreciate your presence.
Gotta talk into the mic.
Well, all I said was thank you.
Alright. With that being said, we are about an hour and 20 minutes in now. So
About our usual.
yeah. So thanks again,
Thank you
everybody,
guys
for
so much.
joining.
Yeah. Go ahead and do the outro. You got it.
Like, comment, subscribe down that way on YouTube. It's down there, and then push that little bell too. That way you get notified for when we post. What's up, brother?
No. You gotta say bye, brothers.